Good morning, everybody. It's Zach Eats Breakfast. I'm Zach. This is breakfast. This is my buddy LSD, and this is his breakfast.
Yum.
Today we are eating extra raisin brand. I assume it is similar to 2 Scoops Raisin Bran. You know 2 Scoops?
I'm not familiar.
No?
Nope.
Oh, it was a big marketing campaign that Raisin Bran did a few years ago, like the name brand Raisin Bran.
Oh, okay.
They were like, well, now we're putting 2 scoops in every box.
Oh, no, see, I never really got into cereal a whole lot.
Oh, man, I love cereal. In case the fact that I do a morning show 5 days a week for the last year and almost a half, where I eat cereal every motherfucking day, hasn't given that away. So we got a couple things to talk about. I'll get to your little questions here in a minute. I got some questions for you.
Okay.
But you follow any of the Arrowverse shows at all on CW? The Arrow and the Flash and the Legends of Tomorrow?
I do a little bit. I'm way behind it, though. I've watched season 1 of the Flash, and I think I'm on like season 3 or 4 of the Arrow. So I am like super far.
Yeah, you're a few seasons
super
behind.
far behind. Yeah.
There's more now. There's Legends of Tomorrow.
I've heard.
They're 3 seasons in. There's Supergirl.
Oh yeah,
which has moved over to CW now, and it's 2 seasons in.
I've seen season 1 of Supergirl.
And there's Black Lightning, which started this year, and that was amazing.
Really?
Oh yeah, that was so good.
I honestly, of what I've seen so far, Supergirl I thought was like the best one.
Really?
Of what I've seen so far.
I tried watching Supergirl, and I did not like it at all.
Really?
I heard season 2 is a lot better than season 1.
I don't know what it was about it that made me like it, but it just, I don't know, it felt like everything kind of came together the right way, like the characters bounce off each other. I like the Flash a lot too, honestly over the Arrow, but...
Arrow dipped down a little bit for a couple seasons, I'll be honest. I'm a big Arrow fan, but it did definitely... I really liked this last season. I'm hearing a lot of people didn't. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very redeeming.
How far are they into the season?
6.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm super far behind.
Yes. 4th season of Flash just finished. 6th season of Arrow just finished. 3rd season of Legends of Tomorrow just finished. 1st season of Black Lightning just finished. And this fall, I got news. You've probably heard this already. I'm a little bit behind. I'm sorry. But CW is looking to add yet another DC. I'm Sean Connery.
DC.
CW is looking to add yet another DC show to the mix. Don't sue me, Sean, please. Thank you. So we've got Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, Black Lightning, and that doesn't count. There's actually a couple of animated shows that CW does on their online CW Seed, and that's... I can't think of the girl's name, but she can summon the power of animals. It's escaping my mind for some reason. I'm really upset at myself. Please feel free to correct me in the comments, but I can't remember. They've got one for Constantine, because Constantine has been made part of the CW show. If you watched, did you watch the Constantine show at all when it was on ABC?
I didn't watch the show.
Or NBC or whatever
I
it was?
saw the movie with Keanu Reeves and knew that...
Hey, don't talk about that. I like that, but you're going to upset people.
Why would I upset people?
People don't like that movie.
Oh... That was a good movie. Constantine with Keanu Reeves was a good movie. I don't care what people think.
The show's really good.
Was it?
It went 1 season, it got canceled, and then they grabbed the actor who played him. His name's Matt Ryan. I think. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm sure you will anyway. And they pulled him into the Arrowverse. He showed up twice in Arrow, and now he's going to be a series regular on Legends Tomorrow next season.
Oh, really?
And then they've got another guy, and I can't think of his name either, and he's got an animated show coming out on CWC. So they've got like 10-ish shows, and they've got another one coming out, hopefully. Because it looks like TV Line is reporting a casting call has been put out for an actress of any ethnicity who can play a 24 to 29-year-old, and they're looking for a lesbian if possible. And they're being very specific because the character they're wanting is Batwoman. They're wanting to do a Batwoman show.
Oh, cool.
And introduce Batwoman to the Arrowverse. Because they're not allowed to use Batman. DC won't let them because they want to keep their movies separate from their TV shows. They can still do The Flash because it was out before they ever even thought about doing the movies. But they had to stop using the Suicide Squad and Arrow because of the Suicide Squad movie was being made. So they had to kill off all those guys.
Wow.
They almost introduced Harley Quinn and I think she was going to get played by the voice of Harley Quinn from the old Batman show.
Really?
Yes, because it was the exact same voice, and that was really exciting to see. And then she never actually got fully shown.
That's sad to me. Because I like the shows. I like the fact that they don't necessarily have, the movie thing.
Yeah.
But the shows that they have, they really have that on lockdown. And it's nice to see some of these characters that you don't really know much about, or even know that they were in that universe, like Constantine. A lot of people didn't even know, like, oh, that he was a comic book character.
And with it being a show too, you can take a whole season, a whole friggin' almost 6 months to flesh out a character. You don't need to do the whole thing in 2 hours and try to squeeze it in and be like, this is why this person acts this way.
This is their whole backstory in 15 minutes. Yeah.
Why did you say that name?
Yeah.
My mom's name is Martha too. Did you watch Batman vs. Superman?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why did you say that name?
Yes, I did. I also watched Suicide Squad. I wasn't impressed by really either.
Now, there are certain things I get really nitpicky about. And I shouldn't. They're stupid, silly little things that don't really matter. But I still get really nitpicky about them. I did not watch Suicide Squad because they gave Deathstroke his eye patch on the wrong eye. It made me angry.
Wow.
A lot of people got mad because it was a black guy playing him. But I love Will Smith. I don't mind that at all. But they gave him the eye patch on the wrong eye. And that was too much. For some reason. I don't understand it myself.
Pick your battles.
Yeah. Pick. Oh,
Will
Lord.
Smith did good in the movie, but it just didn't. I think they had to spend so much time explaining who everybody was and where they came from. And it was neat how they did it, because it was like kind of like on the way to whatever it is the ultimate conflict was. I don't even know what it was, because I didn't have very much interest in the movie. But by the end of it, I was just like, I don't care. I don't care about these characters at all. But Will Smith did do good.
I heard it was pretty much the Deathstroke movie with some other people.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. And they gave Harley Quinn a little bit of light, but it was mostly Deathstroke.
Hell. So it's time for the Rumor Roundup. And this is where, if you haven't watched lately, I pick up rumors from a site called Cage Side Seats. Cage Side Seats, if you would like to sponsor Zach Eats Breakfast, please get a hold of me. And I list off professional wrestling rumors that they have listed off. But I do it in a video format, whereas they do it in a text format.
Okay.
So it looks like the current expectation is that Roman Reigns, have you heard about this fella? Nobody likes Roman Reigns. They want him to be the big face of the company, and nobody really likes him. Everybody boos him.
Maybe that's why.
He's supposed to be a good guy, and nobody likes him. People are supposed to like the good guy. Nobody likes this guy. Is that he will defeat Bobby Lashley next week and then go on to beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. But I'm kind of okay with that because I really don't like Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is a part-timer in the WWE. He defends his title like once every 6 months. Never comes on the show. It's awful.
So they just kind of...
They left the title on
softball him in or whatever.
Are you familiar with the name CM Punk? Did you ever hear about this guy?
No.
He was a wrestler. He's done a little bit of MMA stuff as well. I don't think he's actually had a match, but he definitely got signed, got a contract, got money. But he was the longest reigning WWE champion in history. And he did not like the company. He made a very specific moment infamous, as it was called the pipe bomb moment. And they gave him a live microphone and just let him shoot on the company. Just say whatever he wanted.
Oh man, that was not a good idea.
Yeah. They knew it was a bad idea, but they wanted to do this because they knew at the same time it was a good idea. It was a bad idea and a good idea. He was champion, and he wasn't going to renew his contract. He was just going to take the championship and leave.
Stay out on top.
And if they didn't want this to happen, they actually signed a new contract with him 2 days before he was supposed to leave. And then he left, and nobody knew that he had signed a contract for like a week or so. And then he came back after somebody else had won a new version of the title. And and then won that from them. John Cena, actually. I know you've heard of John Cena.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Everybody's heard of John Cena.
I think he did like a little rap, like he made a song.
He used to be a rapper.
That's crazy.
That was his gimmick when he first came out. Well, not when he first came out. When he first came out, his gimmick was ruthless aggression, and he just beat people up real bad. And then he became the Doctor of Thugonomics. He actually put out a song that I really enjoy called
I like that word, thugonomics.
Yeah, he wore a big chain around his neck, not like a gold chain, like a bike lock chain, like a big thick bike lock chain with a padlock at the bottom of it. And he would wrap it around his fist because he had this signature move that he did called the 5-knuckle shuffle, where if somebody was laying on the ground, he'd bounce off the ropes, come up to him, brush off his shoulder, and just drop his fist down on their forehead.
Wow.
But he would do it with the chain around his fist sometimes if he was in like a big feud. And then he did the FU, which is a fireman's carry slam. And it was an FU to Brock Lesnar at the time, whose finishing maneuver was the F5. They've since changed the name. It's called the Attitude Adjustment because WWE is PG now.
I love it. I love the names that they come up with for the moves. It's awesome.
But he did all of his own entrance music. Like, they were all songs that he recorded. Basic Thugonomics was the first one. And since then, he has used...
Is that a real degree?
I don't think it's a real degree. I wish it's a real degree.
I
If
wish
that
it
was a real
was.
degree, I'd go get me a doctorate in Thugonomics.
I would have a doctorate in thugonomics. I'd try to. I don't know if I could actually have it, but
Dr. Zach, what are you a doctor in? Thugonomics.
how do you apply that in the real world, though?
I don't know. Does it matter? You're a doctor of Thugonomics.
It doesn't matter when you're a doctor.
But he did a song called Bad Bad Man with Bumpy Knuckles. You remember Bumpy Knuckles?
No.
Oh, dude's actually a really good rapper. And then, like, John Cena's cousin was in it, too, and he's not bad either. He went and wrestled for TNA for a little bit, but I don't think he does anything now. But the music video was great. It was like an A-Team knockoff.
Bumpy Knuckles?
I think that was his name.
Whenever he was like, "Hey, Brad, what do you think about Bumpy Knuckles?" and he was like, "Yeah, that's what we're."
That's the name?
That's what we're going with.
I mean, I've heard worse names.
LSD's worse.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it. I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it. That'd be rude. You're my guest. But, yeah. No. That's... Was there anything else? I feel like there was other stuff on here. I wrote on my cue cards upside down. I look like a goober. See, I got nice Zacky's breakfast cue cards, and I wrote on them upside down.
Just edit it and say you're messing with everybody.
It looks like Jeff Hardy's expected to take some time off. You ever heard of the Hardy Brothers? Matt and Jeff Hardy? They were all extreme in the 90s. They would jump off stuff.
No, I never heard of it.
Like really, really tall stuff. Like
that got really popular with people for a while. Like
40-foot leg drops and swanton bombs onto tables.
The backyard wrestling thing.
No, this was in the WWE.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they would climb the rafters and jump onto people.
Because I remember as a kid, like getting on the internet, and that was like the big thing was people doing videos like, watch me slam my friend through a picnic table, and then it would just like go horribly wrong. And they'd be like, cut the video. Like kids crying in the background and stuff.
All right, last of our rumors is that according to Wrestling Observer Radio, WWE still has big plans for Drew McIntyre. Sure they do.
Fan, are you?
A little bit. I don't follow it as much as I used to. I try to watch the pay-per-views because they tend to be somewhat decent shows sometimes these days. But I don't really watch the weekly shows. I don't get cable at my house, so I can't watch the weekly shows really.
I don't have cable either.
Slow down. We still got a show to do, man.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I'm really hungry.
I'm getting into it. So you are LSD and you're a local musician, you correct?
That is correct.
That is what people say. They say, hey, you're
I don't know if
LSD and you're a local musician.
I don't know if people say that.
They come up to you on the street and be like, are you that local musician, LSD?
No.
You don't have that?
I think it's more me harassing people down the street. Like,
Hey, have you heard of me?
Right. Yeah. Want to buy this? And then it's usually no, but...
No thanks.
They might know me as that crazy guy who won't leave me alone.
If you need food though, I'll buy you some McDonald's. I don't have cash, man. No, it's okay. I got a Square reader.
I'll just look it up right now. Hang on.
Is it? You're shooting a music video
Yes, August.
in August.
12th. Mhm.
12. That's 2 days before my birthday.
Is it really?
Yeah, August 14th.
It's exactly 1 month before mine. Wait, no, I'm wrong. 2 months.
So you're
'cause I
October
can't
12th.
count. Yes. October 12th.
It's a good day. Lots of things happen on that day, like yeah. So anyway,
Columbus Day.
is it? No.
Well, they observe it.
Really? Is that October 12th?
They observe it, but it's not actually the 12th. I'm not really sure. I think it's like the first week of October or something. It's weird.
I don't observe Columbus Day. Guy's a dick.
Yeah, I've heard some stories.
So it's a music video. Obviously, if it's a music video, there's music. That music's usually a song of some sort.
I believe there is a song.
What's the name of this song?
This song is called "Watching My Snaps."
Watching My Snaps. Like Snapchat?
Yes. Like Snapchat.
I completely guessed because I'm not super familiar. When I read that online, I was like, what?
Yeah, watching my snaps, like Facebook Live or Snapchat, just kind of all the different social media sites that people use now to go live or to use.
I don't keep up
video.
with all the lingo anymore that kids use.
I try, and I probably just look stupid a lot, but I try to at least know what's going on.
Old
or
guys.
pretend like I know
Jeez.
what's going on. But yeah, we're gonna shoot the music video August 12th, and
Assuming nothing happens to you beforehand.
I mean, I hope not, so I can shoot the video.
Yeah.
After that, whatever, do what you will. But I would like to get this under the hat before anything drastic happens.
I'd hate for something drastic to happen. That'd be terrible. Be awful.
Oh, also though, everybody's invited to come out to this.
Everybody?
Anybody is within reason.
Donald Trump?
Donald, if he can behave. No, he can't come. He can't come
Good.
because he's not going to behave himself.
Yeah, no, he's not. He never does.
But yeah, everybody's welcome to come. It's going to be at my apartment complex. We're going to start at 5:30.
Is your apartment complex going to be very angry with you when this is all said and done?
I'm thinking about saying something to him about it, but then part of me kind of wants to be all rogue about it and just wait. And
What
pop
if they
it
say
in.
no? I mean, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission.
That's true.
But then again, it's also pretty hard to find a cheap apartment in August. So if they kick you out,
I don't think they'll kick me out. They
No.
might give me a warning
They
or
might
something.
give
But
Have you gotten a warning for anything yet?
no.
Okay,
no,
then you're
I'm a
probably
good
set. You're
tenant.
probably good.
I'm a good tenant.
You're probably okay.
relatively quiet.
So watching my snaps. Is this off some sort of project that you've already done?
No,
Or is
this is a new thing. I'm not even really sure if I'm going to put it on.
this is just like a standalone single?
It might be, yeah. I haven't.
Find it on the iTunes,
You will be able to. Yeah, I'm
the
going.
Google Play,
Yeah.
the Microsoft. They have one.
I don't know if
Microsoft.
there's any.
They do because my music's on it, or at least it was back when I did music. I did a country music album.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I have some country music songs actually that I've written.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You do rap and country music?
I mean, I write
What
all
are you,
all
the
kinds
Beastie
of-
Boys?
I do all kinds of different writing stuff.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's cool.
I
I
don't.
do a country music video.
Let's do it. Let's do it. With like a hip hop beat.
You should do a cover of.
modernize it.
You should do a cover of "Prop Me Up Beside the Jukebox." I think that'd go well.
I don't even know what that is.
Prop me up beside the jukebox if I die. Something about I want to go to heaven, but I don't want to go tonight. Fill my boots up with sand. Put a stiff drink in my hand. Prop me up beside the jukebox.
I've never
if
heard
I die.
it. Who sings it?
I don't know. When I was a kid, we listened to country music. I didn't really have a choice.
My parents listen to rock. They listen to like Leonard Skinner and Pink Floyd and Jethro Tull.
We got there. My mom listened to stuff like that. My dad listened to stuff like that. But a lot of what we listened to as kids was country music. Eventually, it was also classic rock. My mom went to a Jethro Tull concert when she was like 17.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was like her. I think that was actually her honeymoon was a Jethro Tull concert.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
from her first wedding. Hope my mom's not watching this. I don't know if I'm spilling secrets I'm not supposed to.
She's like,
Shut up!
well, she isn't right now, but she will be.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Let's see. So that's not necessarily going to be part of a project.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Do you have any projects in the works?
I do. It's called Overdose. It is going to be a complete...
That's like a pun because your name's like LSD.
It used to actually be a group between me and another couple of buddies.
Were you all different drugs?
No, not necessarily.
That would have been great. You got
but-
LSD. You got crystal meth. She's a female rapper. Her name's Crystal. They just added meth to the end of
That's
it.
a good idea, actually. Can we get a crystal meth?
I don't know.
I think somebody might be willing to do that. Get a opium. Yo, my name's Opium. On the Overdose. I don't think that's gonna go over well. But yeah, I do have it's called Overdose. I have artwork in the works for it and all that kind of stuff. I do have quite a few songs, but I haven't released anything. I haven't talked a lot about any of it.
Do you have any sort of window release plan?
I do want it done by this year.
So by the end of 2018,
Yes.
somebody's gonna overdose. On
At
overdose.
least one person.
On overdose.
At least one person.
Not on drugs. That's gonna happen like every
Probably
day.
the
Like, if not
editor.
every hour, really. Especially in Indiana. Indiana's been bad lately. Help us, federal government.
Yes.
Help us.
It has been bad.
If you're not busy colluding with Russia. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into politics. We don't get in politics on this show. You're getting me into politics, LSD.
You went in
Jeez.
with the Donald Trump and
Jeez.
you invited him to the shoot on August 12th. Not plugging.
August 12th, where?
At my apartment, that's 1301 Hatfield Drive.
Evansville?
Yep.
Indiana?
At 5:30, August 12th.
477
1-4.
United States?
Is it? Is it still United States?
North America?
North America.
Western Hemisphere?
Yeah.
Planet Earth?
I hope so.
Milky Way Galaxy?
That's what I'm told.
Cool. That's where you'll find it. You can be there. You can have pizza and probably Sprite. LSD seems like a Sprite kind of guy. Or are you a 7-Up dude?
There'll be Sprite. There could be 7-Up. I might get Sprite and 7-Up. I might mix Sprite with 7-Up.
As long as you don't get Sierra Mist, I'm okay. I don't like Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist is like the black sheep cousin of the citrus drinks. I don't think anybody talks about
Everyone
it.
else is like lemon and lime, lemon and lime, lemon and lime. Sierra Mist over here like lemon and orange. Show them.
I
Show
feel
them
like-
how to make a citrus soda.
I feel like Sprite's like the cool one. And 7-Up's like
I don't
the
know.
one-
7-Up's always like promoting themselves with.
But they're the one that's got their shit together. It's like the older guy that's got all his shit together. He's been
Their
through,
commercials
like,
now are like, you can mix it with, what is it? Some dark alcohol I can't think of. Whiskey. You can mix 7-Up with whiskey.
Did you know that Mountain Dew was actually made to mix with whiskey?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was unaware.
A little useless fact.
Useless unless you're looking for a whiskey mixer and didn't know that.
Well, that's true.
In which case, very useful.
Lucky for you.
Random person who just happened to be looking for a whiskey mixer.
You're welcome. I have to say, this Raisin Bran,
Great Value cereal is really good.
it is
And
great.
everybody wants to get name brand.
I mean, I didn't know it wasn't name brand until you brought it up because I didn't pay that much attention to the box. But it is raisiny.
You can tell it's not name brand because
Mm.
the front looks like this and the back looks like this.
Oh wow.
I only get like 2 name brand cereals a week.
Just put the front on it twice.
Yeah, we don't need games. We're great value.
That tells you how much cereal I eat, though. See, my wife is in exercise science, so she's very conscious about what we eat, straight to down to portioning the food that we eat. So we stay away from a lot.
I just noticed your shirt.
Oh yeah.
I have that shirt.
Do you?
I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan.
Me too. At one point, at least. I'm kind of jaded now, but
Why is that?
I mean, you couldn't release 3, but you could release like 15 other games that nobody. I mean, I know some people liked them and they played through. I played through a few of them. I didn't like the majority of the ones that I played.
Whoa. First of all, since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, there have been 3 Kingdom Hearts games. 3 really good Kingdom Hearts games. 1 really bad Kingdom Hearts game. And 1 mobile Kingdom Hearts game that fills in backstory.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yes. So,
Wow.
358 over 2 days for the DS, where you play as Roxas inside
that.
the Organization 13.
I played that one.
That is a lot of fun.
I think I like that
And the
one.
battle system is really interesting.
What was the one with the cards?
That was Chain of Memories. That came out between 1 and 2.
That was
So you
stupid.
can't. Oh, you're wrong, but that's okay.
I didn't like it. That was the wrong way to say it. I did not like that one.
Did you play not Game Boy version of it? Because it got re-released on the PS2, and then the PS3 and the PS4.
I think I played the one on the PS3.
Okay. It works a lot better on the Game Boy, but I do not mind the big 3D battlefield. It works a lot better when it's almost 2D. It just flows better that way. So maybe get yourself a Game Boy, try the original, see how you feel then. Birth by Sleep, I'd wager that it could very well be
Birth by Sleep. What was that? Is that where you
PSP.
played as the different? There were like 3 different
Yep.
people you played as.
Aquaterra and Ventus.
Mhm. Man, it's been so long since. And I only played the offshoot games. Like if I played it at all, I played it once and I was done with it. But Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I played over and over and over.
Mm-hmm. I'd wager that Birth by Sleep could beat out any other Kingdom Hearts game for being the best one currently. Till Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out and I see how good it is.
I'm just nervous. That's really, I think, what my hang up really about Kingdom Hearts 3 is. Just I'm just nervous for it. I saw the Toy Story thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm really happy about
Did you
that.
see the Monsters Inc. thing?
I didn't.
Ooh.
That's great. And I did see some. I think there's like some Marvel characters are going to be in there. They're not because
Big Hero 6
Oh, okay.
is technically Marvel.
That might be what it was.
And there's going to be Big Hero 6. I don't know if it's a Big Hero 6 world, but at the very least, I think the big robot thing
I'll be a part of it.
is going to be a part of it. Probably a summon.
Oh, I saw Pirates of the Caribbean. I see you're going back there again.
Yep.
It looks a lot better than it did in the second one. Not that the
To be
second
fair,
one,
the second one came out on PS2.
Sure.
And
I
looked
mean,
really good for
it
being on the
looked good
PS2.
for its time. Sure. I think I thought the first one held up really well actually. Whenever I played it, whenever they re-released it for the PS3, I was like, oh wow, this is.
My biggest problem with 2 was how much easier they made it.
It was really easy. I thought that too.
They took the reaction commands a bit too far, I thought.
They
There were
kind of
times where they were
almost-
necessary, but there were times where they weren't necessary at all and made everything way too easy.
Mm. You mean like the press
Press
the
triangle
button,
now.
Kind of did the God of War thing or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for the third one. I'm just, but also nervous at what they're picking and how the gameplay is going to be because I'm
There's going to be a Tangled World. It looks really good.
really.
They're going back to Olympus Stadium and Mount Olympus this time. It looks
Oh,
like
cool! That'll be cool to see. I always like the.
Hercules levels.
Oh yeah. I think it was especially the first one because you fought like the Hydra and different Titans. Did you fight the Hydra or did you just fight the Titans?
You fought one of the Titans. You had to fight one of the Titans. You fought the Hydra in number 2
Mm. Yeah, that was cool.
because you fought the Hydra coming back out of the underworld.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Anyway, I wasn't planning on talking about Kingdom Hearts today. I feel like the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia when I start talking about Kingdom Hearts. That meme with like the chart and all the red string.
Oh yeah.
Like me when I start talking about Kingdom Hearts.
There is a lot of.
There's a lot of lore to that game.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I'm done with my cereal.
I'm not. See, you slowed me down and threw me off my game, and now here I am looking like a jackass.
Y'all done? You done? Alright. He's done. I'm done. When I'm done, it means the show's over.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. Don't worry. Show ends the same way it does every day. It's Zach Eats Breakfast. Peace out.
Yo, it's LSD. What's up? I'm on the Zach Eats Breakfast Show. Tune in, 7 a.m. Small town talking. Yeah. Small town talking. Got that big town image. See the street lights missing. Like the kids with the pictures in the Walmart entrance. Meth epidemic. Get the weight limit. In the ballpark figure. Wide mouth. Whine about how they won't climb out. But what now? They got dry mouth. Purgatory, permanent time out. Stuck in the same house. Time hit a bang plow. You're 28. You're too old to just kick round. The fuck you gonna do now? Hustle hard, ooh wow. Play it smart to build your muscle in the yard till you get out. You think you know what this shit's about? Like your freestyle. Now they're saying that you're down. Got something to prove. Attitude abuse with who the fuck are you? That illusion of baddest fashion dudes that eludes you when the blood is on your shoes. Stack of backwards, hence you're confused. Humbled by the truth that you can't prove. If it's fate or if you choose. So if I aim the frame, it's hot. When I shoot at the stars and pick up a piece of moon. Hard feet from soft shoes. What do I do? Patience of violence. Hope the siren don't see me melody over loop. Different silence remind me that a felony coming soon. I'm 17 with the baby, but she thinking that it's you. Pull out my baby suit. Truth and knowledge what I say. Music got me feeling like a pimp. I'll never get played. Never get the grades. Fuck get the gauge. Make that cash and make some lemonade. Open up that safe or I'll blow a hole through you. Spray blood on the lady. Make a lemon face. Come on. Talk, walk, 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 walk. Big town. Talk, 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 talk. Small town. Walk, 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 walk. Big town. Talk, 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 talk. Big dreamers here, man. Everyone, big plans. 5 kids in the caravan. Raise the baby without a man. Get a job at the burger stand. Welfare is a sedative. Produced by the government. Disconnected in public. Shrewd fruit with the puckered lips. Talks big but the quickest to suck a dick. They say life's hard and I tell them keep sucking bitch. Too much pride in our eyes. We're broke, accessorize to the skies. That empty coin purse. Talk about love like it's lost. Cold is a track with a fraction, so your actions are real. You are OP, license are suspended, so mopeds are on a roll. Police get in the door, got the smoke in the totem pole. Supposed to be on a roll, but we on a roll. In our 20s in the club, looking for cheap sex. Still playing like it's recess. Slow down, walk, 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 big town. Talk, 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 small town. Walk, 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 big town. Talk, 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 talk. Breakfast show. Breakfast show.
That's right, Zach Eats Breakfast. We got LSD on the show.
Seven up. Maybe some Sprite.
No Sierra Mist.
I fucked it up a little bit. That's okay.